Forget your typical bestsellers. This is different. It's an AI-determined top 10 fiction books of all time, covering 1600 right up to 2024. And it's ranked purely on the strength of the core ideas, the execution, and how novel they were back then. It tries to balance classics with some newer game changers. So, okay, let's unpack this. What would an AI actually pick as the most impactful?
Yeah, and our mission here is really to get under the hood, understand why these specific books scored so high with the AI, what makes them so impactful, and maybe more useful for you listening, we'll talk about a tool that actually helps you find books based on these kinds of big ideas, not just titles you already know. It's about getting to the concept behind the story.
All right, let's jump right in then. Number 10. Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, 1818. Foundational sci-fi, right? Tackling that huge idea of man creating life and all the ethics that come with it. The AI must have seen it as introducing totally new DNA into storytelling.
Absolutely. Then, number 9. We've got Miguel de Cervantes' Don Quixote. We're talking early 1600s here, often called the first modern novel. But what's really amazing, or what an AI would spot, is the metafiction. The story commenting on itself. Centuries ahead of its time.
That really shows that novelty of concepts idea. Okay, number 8. Mikhail Bulgakov's The Master and Margarita, 1967. This one's wild. A multi-layered story. The devil visits Stalinist Moscow. It's satirical, surreal.
It really is a unique experience, intellectually and emotionally. And then number 7, Ursula K. Le Guin's The Dispossessed, 1974, a utopian sci-fi that actually dared to challenge capitalism with its anarchist society. A powerful thought experiment on how society could work.
So, okay, here's where it gets interesting for finding books.
Yeah.
Imagine you want something about, say, a utopian society questioning capitalism.
Yeah.
Or maybe Soviet-era satire, but with surreal stuff. If you don't know the titles, how do you even start looking?
Exactly. That's the big problem with traditional search. You usually need the title or author, and that is precisely where Strut comes in. It's different. It uses what's called semantic search. It understands the meaning, the ideas you're looking for. Think of it like it connects your idea to the ideas actually inside the books. It digs deep, so it can surface these hidden literary gems that match your concept, ones you'd probably never find otherwise.
That's actually really useful. And these next few books are perfect examples, right? These idea-driven novels. Number 6, David Mitchell's Cloud Atlas from 2004. The complexity is just, wow. Mirrored structures, timelines weaving together. And AI would definitely pick up on that intricate conceptual design.
For sure. And number 5, Philip K. Dick, Ubik, 1969. Classic PKD, where reality just kind of dissolves. It's mind-bending stuff. The AI would flag its originality, how it messes with our whole sense of what's real.
Right. Then number 4, a more recent one, Richard Powers' The Overstory, 2018. This one weaves eco-activism and, well, trees into the narrative in a really profound way. Changed how people think about nature and fiction.
Yeah, it had a huge impact. And number 3, Junot Diaz's The Brief Wondrous Life of Oscar Wilde from 2007. Such a unique voice. It blends pop culture, magical realism, Dominican-American life, a totally fresh perspective.
Okay, almost there. Number 2, George Orwell's 1984, 1949. Iconic. And I think what's key here isn't just the story, but the language he created, right? Thought crime, doublethink. These became actual concepts we use to understand control.
Precisely. He gave us the vocabulary. And finally, the AI's number 1 pick, Harper Lee's To Kill a Mockingbird, 1960. It tackles race, justice, morality, all through a child's eyes with such clarity and emotional weight. That core idea confronting prejudice done so powerfully, the AI clearly saw that as fundamental. So looking at this whole list, it's fascinating. This isn't about marketing or what's trending now. These 10 books, according to the AI, hit the highest marks for idea strength, execution, and originality. They genuinely changed fiction's DNA. And yeah, many of these might get lost in the shuffle of casual browsing. But tools like Strut, they exist to fix that. They help make sure these kinds of lost masterpieces get found by readers like you, based on the ideas inside them.
So what does this all mean for you listening? It really underlines the value, I think, of exploring books through their core ideas, whether you use a list like this one or maybe try out some of those advanced discovery tools we mentioned.